I will record our meeting. That's for myself and for the promotion of our community. We will communicate a lot, okay? I will not only talk, we will communicate. For the communication, we will use our chat. So for yes, you type plus, for no, minus, okay?
All right.
I think it's very easy. Nothing is complicated here. So, my friends, those of you who are doing international trade business, or those of you who have business connected to international trade, oh, someone is coming. Please type plus in our chat. Whose business is not connected to international trade, minus, okay? Go ahead. Minus. Oh, Alex. Yeah, right. Alex, you're working on internal market. I remember. Yeah. You just said that you are you're doing international business, right? My Pakistani friend.
Not international. I was did in locally trading, but now I have started communicate with my international friend for trading in international business.
So you don't yet trade, yeah?
Yeah.
Not
But
yet.
I heard, yes, I heard it so many works with my partner company. You can say like that, not from my own company. This was Austrad.
Okay, okay. I understand you. Someone who joined us, who just joined us with the nickname Me9, MI9. Can you talk to us? Can you hear us? Do you understand what we talk about or not? Hello, my dear friend, Me9. Can you switch on the camera? Hello, Me9. No, okay, you can't. Well, we will keep doing, we have a rule here. When we're, okay, hi, hello. Very nice, very nice. Tell us about your business, please. Can you say a couple of words about your business? Can you hear us? Hello. Can you? Okay, it takes time to connect the audio. Well, okay, while you're connecting audio, we have here a rule. When we are communicating, when I am asking questions, you're using chat, and in chat, you're answering with either plus for yes or minus for no. Do you understand me? Can you do some movement with your head like yes, I understand, or I cannot understand you, I don't hear you? Can you hear us? Hello? No, probably the man cannot hear us. Okay. How many of you have experience with the negotiations? Huh? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry. The sound is. Can you unmute yourself, please? Can you represent yourself? Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I am Ozhabadi, husband of Ghazala Ali. My wife is Ghazala Ali.
Ah,
She is in search with you. I am affected by stroke. I cannot speak clearly. My right side is damaged. So the business is dealing with my wife. She is
okay,
Ghazala Ali.
okay,
She's Ghazala.
okay, great.
Yeah.
It's
So
okay, it's okay, it's
we
great.
both are looking after the business, but locally. I am affected since last 6 months. Affected on my right side is stroke, so I cannot dealing the business well. She is looking after now,
It's okay,
but
it's
we
okay,
both are joining the meeting.
it's
Hi.
okay,
Okay.
it is okay,
Super.
it's great, but we
Thank
have,
you.
okay, we have a rule here. I am
Right.
I am asking questions you and you're answering to me
Okay.
in chat with plus or with minus, okay? And if you have any questions to me, if you have any questions to me, go ahead, just ask these questions, okay? Okay. I muted you because the connection is a little bit challenging, okay? Okay, guys, how many of you have experience with international negotiations between companies? No, 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 my friend. Uh, can you unmute yourself firstly? No, he can't. Can you unmute yourself firstly? Unmute.
It's on mute now.
Aha, okay. Yeah, as I said,
Oh, like,
listen to my
wait a
friend.
moment.
Listen to me for, but well, for the next time I will write rules in a document because otherwise it's complicating. We are many at we are many at one meeting. If everyone will talk at the same time, there will
Oh,
be there will be like a
okay.
market, too many noise. As I said, as
Okay,
I,
okay. I understand.
as I said before, we have chat, and in chat we answer with plus for yes and with minus for no. Okay, got it? I hope everything is good. Now I have a question to everyone. How many of you have experienced negotiations on globe with foreign companies? If you have experienced, plus in chat. If you never experienced, minus. Okay? In chat, in chat. Mhm. Okay, never. Okay. Okay, I have another question to you. How many of you are doing sales process by yourself? How many of you are selling your products by your own self to other companies? How many of you do you sell by your own self? Do you sell the products by your own self? Aha, okay, one. Okay, already good, not bad. At least one person with a sales experience. We have chat. We have chat. Use chat, please. Okay. Aha, two. Okay, Nirmala, very good, very good. For how many years? How many years
Can you
are for how many years are you selling by your own self? Alex, Nirmala, Jafar, for how many years are you selling the products for by your own self? For 1 year, okay. One, we have user who is selling for 1 year. For 2 years, very good. It's already an experience, very good. Just a second, I think we have one more user who is trying to join us, but I don't, we have Timur here, okay, very good. For 5 years, wow, okay, we have one experienced seller. Very good, very good, very good. And we still receiving people. I'm happy for that, actually, very good. Guys, you're late. You're late, why? Okay, we had a question. Well, first of all, we have rules for those people who just joined us. We have a rule. We are communicating through the chat. I am giving questions. You answer the questions in our chat. For those who just joined us, have you ever experienced negotiating with the foreign companies by your own self? Timur, go ahead. You can answer with the plus in the chat or okay, very nice, very nice. How about Kaushik, Muhammad? Yeah, yes, okay, very good, very good. How many years have you experienced with negotiations? Or if you sell, for example, if you are managing sales process, for how many years? Timur, Muhammad, go ahead. Since 7 years, since 7 years old, or 5 years. Okay, great, great. Okay, guys, I will mute some of you because we hear everything what's happening in your flat, and that's a little bit disturbing, telling the truth. Okay, so we have actually experiencing people who experienced sales and people who experienced negotiations. That's very good. How many of you have experienced that you, for example, contact a potential buyer, or a potential buyer is contacting you, and you negotiate with them, you communicate with them, but at the end of the day, nothing happens. The contract is not closed. Did you experience something like that? Plus, minus in chat. Yes, definitely, for sure. Almost. What does it mean, almost? So many times. Yeah. Oh, I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain. Okay. Percentage. Can you say percentage approximately? How many are successful? We have 100 persons of communicating with all new customers or with new buyers. How many are successful and how many are unsuccessful? Just time wasting communication. Can you type numbers in chat? Well, I would say by my own experience, 95 approximately from 90 to 95 persons of all the whom I was communicating with was absolutely unsuccessful. It was just time wasting. So the successful contracts closing the deals, it was only about 5 to 2 persons usually. And some percentage who was, okay, how much? 10 or 5? 9. Okay, Yeah, 90% of time wasters. Definitely. This is what happens. Well, now I will finish giving questions to you. I will just explain you something how I came to this idea, and then I will show you the platform. Now you have to be very careful and very attentive to understand a lot of things, how this platform has happened to be. Because if you understand all of that, then you will know why, how does that work. First of all, my name is Oleg Sashenko. I'm Ukrainian. I'm from Kyiv. I live in Kyiv for many years. I have experience I experienced living in a Western world as well, in Norway usually, in Germany, and I have negotiations experience since 2012. So in February 2012, I decided to start work for international business, for international trade. And I was so, how would I say, so optimistic when I started, because I was thinking that everything is easy, and I was thinking that sales process is only about communicating to people. If you have a product, you contact people, and people are happy to buy, even so you have to compete with other companies, with other products. But I was thinking it's very easy. And in effect, it has happened that this is very, very challenging thing. And the biggest challenge is unprofessional people. And I was I have experience with different products. I was doing international researches for C products. Also, I was doing negotiations for Ukrainian agro commodities, for sunflower oil from Ukraine. I have experienced all of the things, and I figured out that, as I said before, 90 to 95% of all people who contacted me or whom I contacted, they were actually time wasters, and they were not professional, and they didn't even have a good enough understanding of international legal communication. So they didn't understand trade laws, they didn't understand documents, they didn't understand even how to make a proper LOI or SCO or full corporate offer. They didn't understand the principles for letter of credits, and so on and so on, so on. So it was actually a horrible experience for me. I lost a lot of time on such people. For just 2 years ago, I was negotiating for sunflower oil export from Ukraine, and it was extremely challenging because of time wasters. I had to work at least 12 hours a day, and that was painful. And for all of this experience since 2012 to 2022, I was leaving international trade and international negotiations at least 4 times, and I was coming back again to the business, and then I was leaving again because I was thinking that this is absolutely hopeless, that I spend too much time, that it never works, and that's absolutely horrible. Yeah, actually, 12 hours a day, I see. I understand you. And that's not good. It's nothing good about that. It should never work like that, because if you don't have to spend 12 hours a day for just work. How about your family? How about your parents? How about your wife? How about your children? How about your life? It's not okay to spend so many hours for just working. It's not healthy. How many years can you hold like that? You can't work like that. You're not horse, you're human. And this is why it made me think differently, because I was all the time busy with trying to figure out what can I do about that? Because if I was understanding pretty well that I can't work like that long, I will just, my health will not manage to do that. That's not possible. I will never survive if I will work like that. And then at the very beginning, I was thinking typically as everyone would think. I was thinking we have just, to develop a correct sales department. We need to involve a correct people. We need just lead generating department. We need people who will process all the leads. We need people who will conclude the contracts. We need people who will do post-contract things and so on. And I was trying to be very efficient manager, but it never worked. It's never worked because anyway, you are working with you already, anyway, you have this 90% of people who are not really professional, who don't really understand the business. And on the one side, I understand them pretty well. I'm not criticizing them. Everyone want to live a profit. Everyone want to do a profitable business, to live a prosper life. Everyone wants prosperity in life. I understand that pretty well. But the trouble is that before the prosperity, you have to receive at least some kind of training and at least some kind of understanding of the business that you are trying to do. That's important. Otherwise, you're just wasting time of people, of other people, of another side. And that's not really good. And then I understood that it doesn't work. Sorry, one moment. We still receive when the Zoom conference. Now, actually, it's now. And actually, that's not really good to do things in this way. It does not work like that. You cannot try to fix this problem in so-called efficient way, because it doesn't work. Every single time you meet a new customer or new buyer or new provider or new seller or any kind of business partnership, any kind, every time you meet a new business partner of that kind, you meet a chaos, because you don't know whom you talk to. You don't know how professional person is. You don't know how much reliable person is. You don't know if you can trust them. It's not possible. Well, if you think it does not really matter where you meet people, because you may think, oh, I found them in a Google, I found their website, and the website is so impressive, it looks so professional, the words are so professional, and everything is so, the performance of the website is so professional. And you can think that's probably a reliable people standing behind the website, and you're trying to communicate to them, you spend time on them, and at the end of the day it doesn't work. Do you know why it's not working? Because a very impressive website have a cost of $300. $300 is not too much. That's not too much. Every student can afford a website which is impressive. Every unemployed person can afford a website that is impressive, but there is nothing behind the website. I know what I'm talking about, because by my own self I experienced it many times, thousands of times. So that's a horrible thing. It's a horrible news for all of us, because there is only one, it seems, and it looks like there is only one way to understand the person you are communicating to. You're taking your smartphone, you're sending messages, you have calls, you talk to them, and only then you figure out, oh, what the fuck, the person is not professional. But the trouble is that you already lost at least 1 hour of your life. 1 hour that you didn't spend with your family, 1 hour that you didn't spend with your friends, 1 hour that you didn't spend with your children, with any people. You know, it wasn't just an hour that you were praying, that you were meditating, that you were having fun. You were working very hard 1 hour. And the trouble is that this hour of the work didn't bring you anything. That's a horrible thing. That's a horrible news. I lost many hours like that. And then I started to think differently. What I can do with all of that? Because that's not really, I was trying to switch my mind. You know that, like, this legend about Isaac Newton, who received a hat on his hat. Yeah, he received an apple on his hat. How many people received an apple on hat? But only him started to think about gravitation. So I like guys like Isaac Newton. They are genius. Their head working in a different way. So I started actually to think, to try to think. I was pretending I am Isaac Newton. I am definitely not. You don't have to think that I am genius, but I was at least trying to pretend that I am. And I started to think, how is it possible to change the situation? Because I don't like to communicate to people who is not professional, who is just taking my time. I didn't like that. And this is the way how doers business appeared. This is our web chat, by the way, WhatsApp chat. And this is our platform. Can you see the platform? Can you see the platform, guys? Ah?
Yeah, yes, I see.
Aha. Okay. Very good. Very good. We have chat. Yes, yes. Ah, okay, great. Well, as I said to you, I will show you. We did delete one company, so now we have 129 companies. Ah, okay, yes, yes. Okay, great. So let's just a model situation. Yeah, just a model situation. Wait a second. Yeah. If for example, we found any company online, that is what happening to us a lot, right? We just found some company anywhere in the internet, and we don't know yet. We don't know if the company is professional. We don't know if we can trust to that company. We just figure out it. Yeah. This is the list of the companies. And for example, I need apples. For example, I am buyer. We are modeling situation. Yeah. I am a buyer and I am looking for apples from Ukraine. And I found, and for example, I found this company online, anywhere, in Google, in Alibaba, in Facebook, in any marketplace online, anywhere. So what I should do if I am using this platform? I know the company, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to search for the company. And now I found the company. So I'm clicking at the company, right? That's a profile, right? Here I have some information about the owner. Usually we have here contact information, but it's not real company. It's not really existing company. It's a fake company just to show you demo version of the platform. So here we have an interesting field. The field is called contracts, right? Can you see that? I think you can see that. And here we have a small arrow front of contracts. So we click on that. And then watch carefully. We have a contract page, you see? And then we have two types of contracts. Clients. This is companies who are clients for this company, Those are contracts of their clients with their clients. And here we have another type of contracts for whom they are clients. So those are contracts with the companies who provides products or services to this company, right? So now I want to understand how professional company is. I would love just to understand that. I would love to know if I waste my time with them or I earn money with them. So I have a basic question, if they are professional or not, and how professional are they? So I see, interesting. As a clients, they have the same company twice, International Trade Group. Twice, they have two contracts with them. So I click on the first contract, and then I can see what they agreed about. Purchase of apples, 20 metric tons of apples. Sorry. Package, payment terms, shipping terms, and then I can see here status of the contract, completion confirmed. It means that this contract is over, it's done. Then here we have comments. Two participants of the contract, they commented each other. Pleasure to work with, very professional and reliable. Яблочко is very professional team. I will sign another contract with them. They know what international law really, they know international trade law really very well. So we have overview over what they agreed about, and we can see that they commented on each other. We check another contract. We see that that was agreed again about apples, bigger amount, and we see the status is in progress. So the comments are not yet here. So they have ongoing contract. So what kind of conclusion can I make about this company? First of all, to conclude anything about them, wait a second, I need to come back and to watch it again. So this company have achieved at least 2 contracts with at least 1 customer, because we can see it here. What does it say to me? It say to me that they are professional enough to have a contract at least with 1 company. So I understand that this is a company which is earning money, which is really earning money. So now I am going to the providers, right? I click here and I see status in progress. So that's ongoing contract. It's working right now. They bought accounting services, taking care of taxes and salary documentation. That's what they agreed about. And I see the comments already. So what I know about that company, I know that this company have two contracts with one company who is buying apples from them. And I know that this company have one contract with another accounting company. They are buying accounting services. What does it say to me? That company is existing, company is working, company is earning money. They bought even services from accounting company. So all of those information is enough for me to know that I am talking, that I will contact, that I will communicate, with a professional company. Do you understand me, my friends? You can still use our chat. Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do you understand me? Do you understand what I'm talking about? I think it's clear, right? So, yes, yes, yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. So, the idea is extremely simple, very simple, too much probably simple. Now we are if we are not choosing industry, if we are not choosing country, if we are not choosing name, if we just click on go, we will come to the page with all the companies that we have. So you can check them all. Here as well, that's a small observation over the website. How is it looking? Here we have a country, name, industry, and here we have a very interesting thing, is absolutely interesting thing. Oh, what's that? Is absolutely interesting thing. It's a contracts column. This one is very important. So when you have observation over all the companies registered at the platform, so you can see how many contracts this or other companies are having. Of course, majority, those are yours companies. Hi, hello, hello. Of course, majority of companies have zeros because we are a new platform. That's not a huge secret. We are very new. We are just startup. Many of you have registered your company just yesterday. It is too early to have reflected contracts here, but we will definitely, all of us, we will do that. Just a second, I received some messages. I have to watch. Someone is trying. When is the meeting? Скажите, ага. Just a second. The meeting is behind the link. It's okay. We all will learn how to communicate with the company. So I was actually dreaming for many, many years to make a good community, to develop, to organize, and to establish a very well community of reliable businessmen. But I couldn't just, yeah. I couldn't just invite people just to join me for what? To be just with me? It's not. This is Anirban. I see. I remember you. Hello.
Hello.
Mhm.
Hello, everyone.
Oh,
Hi.
hello there, Oleg. This is Thomas Odumo. Thank you very much. I got the link and I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone is welcome. I am sorry. I will mute you because if everyone will talk at the same time, we will not hear anything.
That's
But
right.
we have chat.
Okay, yes.
You can ask questions in chat and I
Yeah,
will
right.
answer all of them. Okay? Currently I have to mute all of you. So for those people who just joined us, I will go very briefly. And you have to be very smart and very fast to understand me. So we don't spend too much time on that. Let's imagine again, you found some company online. Yes. You don't know if the company is professional, right? Right. So you have only one way to check if the company is professional. You have to contact them, especially if the company is foreign company. So you have just to contact them and you have to talk to them and you have to spend time on them, right? And you lose time. What if company is not professional? You just lose time and that's it. And what if 200 companies is contacting you every week? It means you have to spend too much time. You're losing too much time. You're not earning money. And that's the problem. That's the horrible part. So what if you use our platform? For example, I'll show you the same example that I showed before to all the participants who were already here. For example, I'm looking for apples from Ukraine. Okay, guys. For example, I'm looking for apples from Ukraine. Oh. For example, I know which company. I found the company at the marketplace, at Alibaba, at anywhere in the world, absolutely anywhere. I Googled, I used the Facebook, I used LinkedIn, anywhere. I found the company and I would love to check if they are professionals. I found the company here, registered. I click on the company. I have an overview over profile. Here we have a contracts part. We click on that and then we have a contract page. And at contract page, we have two types of contracts. The contracts with the customers and the contracts with the providers. So the companies who provided services or products to the company I'm checking. And here we have clients of the company. And here we click and checking the contract. This is what they agreed about. 20 metric tons of apples, package, payment terms, shipping terms. This part is very flexible. I will show you that. Again, sorry. And then we can see that this contract has a status completion confirmed. So it's done, it's over. Here we have comments section. So the participants, the CEO or directors, chief executive officers or owners of the company commented each other. Here we can read it. Pleasure to work with, very professional and reliable. Is very professional team. I will sign another contract with them. They know international trade law very well. So we checked that. We come back. We are watching. Aha, the second contract is with the same company. So the guy did what he said. He said, I will sign another contract with them. We click, we see status in progress. It means that the contract isn't finished. It's ongoing contract right now. And we see what they agreed about. We don't see yet comments, so it's not yet available, but they didn't comment each other. We just understand that they have ongoing contract. What does that say to us? It's very simple. It says to us that this company have concluded at least 2 contracts. 2 contracts with their clients. And here we have providers who provided services, contract with Finoc, company Finoc. We see this is a accounting services company. This is what they agreed about. So we understand that this company has concluded at least 3 contracts, 2 contracts with the buyer and the 1 contract with the company who provides services to them. I have a question to all of you. When you have this information, about company, what does that say to us? Look, that's your potential customer. This company is your potential customer. Probably. You never contacted them before you found this company at the LinkedIn, for example. And then you checked the company at our platform and you can see, aha, oh, come on, go ahead. Aha, they have 2 contracts with the companies who buys their apples, and they have 1 contract with accounting company. What do you think? Is this company professional or not? Use chat, answer in chat. Yes or no, yes or no, go ahead. Come on, let's be active, be proactive. Yes, Alex, I see, go ahead, ask your question, I see your hand. Yes, okay, go ahead, yes, very good, very good. Everybody else, what do you think? Yes. And yeah, and you know what, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. In my mind as well, analytics is working in the same way. If you found the company who concluded a contract with another company, then it's already saying to us that they did manage to sign at least 1 contract. And you know, you are not sure, you can never be sure that you conclude contract with them. Do you know why? I will tell you a story. I remember very well one company who contacted me approximately in this time of the year, May, June. They contacted me and they asked me about sunflower oil from Ukraine. And the thing is that we are having crop of sunflower seeds in approximately September, October. And the farmers are selling sunflower seeds to the factories. And the factories are chewing them. They are using these presses to get the sunflower oil from sunflower seeds. And it is typical for Ukraine that the farmers, they don't own factories. Factories have different owners. And the factory owners, they try to contract for 12 months in September already. And they, of course, want to buy sunflower seed for a small price, right? It's logical, correct? So they try to buy sunflower seeds in early September or October, because we receive the crop of sunflower seeds. So they can buy a lot of sunflower seeds for a very small price. And then the price of sunflower oil is very cheap. Well, it's not cheap, but much cheaper. Do you understand how it works? So if people contact me in May, they can know that I am professional trader. They can know that I represent a professional factory. But probably the factory is overloaded. 100% of capacity. They work, they have factory can say, we're 100% loaded. Sorry, come to us next year. We are professionals. Yes, we want to work with you. Question. Okay. We have question. Do we have questions? You can type questions in the chat. But you know one thing, when you use Doers Business platform, you can know one thing for sure, is that you can check the professionality of the company at the platform, if they are professionals or not. You can never know if you can conclude a contract now, immediately, this month, this week, today, this part of the year. You cannot know that. It's not possible to know that. But you can. Anirban, we hear everything what happens in your room. I will mute you, okay? Don't you mind? Hello, okay? So the one thing that you can figure out because of this platform, or with the help of this platform, if the company is professional or not. If the company is professional, you're contacting. If they concluded contracts, you contact them, you develop dialogue with them, and then you see if you can conclude the contract today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. If they are busy, you contact them later. It's okay. You take a list of the companies, of professional companies whom you want to work. You write down them to the list, and you say, when you are free next time, okay, you have free capacity to produce in 3 months. Okay, great. I contact you back in 3 months, and then we conclude the contract. Without this platform, isn't possible to understand that. Because otherwise you will just contact any company and they will say, yes, we are professionals. Of course, we are professionals. Nobody is saying, no, sir, I'm sorry, we are not professional. Have you ever experienced this kind of answer? No, nobody says so. Everyone is saying we are professionals. Every website is saying we are professionals. We are #1 leading company, dynamically developing company, leading company in our area, in our industry, and so on, so on, so on, so on. The trouble is that majority of the companies are not like that. And we understand why people write that, because they want contracts. We understand them, we don't judge them. The trouble is that we lose time. We lose time, and we don't want to lose time. We want to spend our time to earn the profit. Right? So now I think we will move to the section with questions. If you want to ask a question, you can just switch on your microphone, because all the microphones are muted now. I muted everyone because I didn't want any problems with the presentation. Do you have any questions, guys? Go ahead. Anirban, you shouldn't type anything. You can just switch on your microphone, and this is the time to speak.
Yes, hi, Alex. This is Kosha.
Hello. I'm so happy to hear you. Go ahead if you have a question.
Yes. Uh, I had a question that in your platform, I can see all the contracts with a firm that as you say, they have been working with in the
Mhm.
past.
Yeah, sure.
So what? So you know our line of business. What people do is they see the contract, they see the commodity, they see the the quantity, and they right away approach the same company.
Uh-huh. Well, I have another question to you. Telling the truth, I was thinking in the same way as you for many years. I don't know when you joined us, but I just told our colleagues that I have experience from 2012, and I was already telling them, and I was thinking like you. Everyone, everyone is hiding whom they contact. Everyone is hiding. Nobody wants to show it. But actually, there is no sense for that. I will tell you why. Oh, sorry, I got something in my eye. 1 second. Actually, there is no sense for that. I'm sorry, I will switch off the video because I've got something in my eye. There is no sense to hide this information because everyone is talking with everyone. The buyer from the company, which you are trying to sell some contract, you are trying to sell some commodities to some company, and the buyer in that company, he is not communicating only with you, he is communicating with the 50, 70 traders from around the world. I promise you. And the thing is that
Yes.
there is no sense to hide information because things I have experience of international trade and the international negotiations, I know pretty well that it happened to me so many times. I was communicating to someone and he was giving names of other traders, and I knew those people. I was communicating to them. So the like if we talk about trade in some particular industry, the world is very small. Everyone knows everyone. And
Yes.
is there any sense to hide any kind of information? No, I don't think so. Do you think so? Kaushik, my dear friend, can you hear?
Yes, my friend. It happens that people do, people do bombard the company that we are already talking to. If they know our prices, if they know our commodity, the grade of or grade, or let's say, the quality of the material that we provide. And there is always a competition that they can, throw an offer that is very much competitive to our prices. And there are some commodities where quality is the same, basically.
Well, exactly. But in terms of these questions that you gave a beautiful question, absolutely beautiful question. But in terms of that question, I have to say, I can't really see any reason to hide the companies whom I communicate to. I think my advice is to compete by price and by professionalism. Sometimes companies are happy to overpay a little bit if they are absolutely 100% sure that they receive commodity, that this is not time
Yes,
waste,
agreed.
that this is they want to be sure that this is not time wasting because they have a production line, they can't stop production line, and this is it, there is no sense to hide. I hope, Kaushik, I answered your questions.
Yes, makes sense, my friend.
Yeah,
Professionalism and the quality, both hand to hand together, wins the business. Because
exactly.
Yes, because I have some clients working with me from last 5 years, and they have not, they have not hopped to another supplier, and just because they get the goods in time, and the quality is always best.
Exactly. Anirban, I
Yep.
see your question, my friend. Thank you, Kaushik. Thank you very much for question. It was very beautiful
Thank you.
question. But now
Thank you. Thank you.
but now we have a question from a Mr. Anirban Chakraborty. So the question is sounding like that. Every company website shows we are number one. That is common. Yes, I agree. But how to testify their professionalism and reliability? How to testify that? And is doers business thinking about that? Mr. Anirban, everything what doers business thinking about is only this. We don't think about anything else. We think only about reflecting information on the level of professionalism of the companies. This is not that simple thing as we all may think. And this is very challenging to do it when we a startup. The startup, we all know, startup is a company that just started. Our plan is following. Our plan, because of we are just a startup, it's very easy to register your company at doers business. In the future, it will be not that much easy. In the future, first of all, some companies have to confirm at the registration process. You should have some how would they say, the company who want to register at doers business, they should receive invite from the companies already registered at the doers business. This is one mechanic. Another mechanic is different. In the future, we will ask all the companies who is registering themselves at doers business, we will ask about documents to confirm that they are a real company. Usually this is registration certificates from government. And then we will ask newly registered companies to provide us with documents that proves that they are active company, that they are really doing business. Why we can't do it now? It's very simple. Because doers business is a startup. Doers business is not authorized to save information secure. We can do that. We can save contracts or documents that you send to us. We can save them secure. But the trouble is that there is international digital law and international digital practice, FAS. You have to be authorized with a special international organizations who can check the level of security at your website, and they can say, yes, we checked doers business. Doers business is a secure company. We are giving them certificate that that says that they are safe to send to them documents, that they are professional to save, that they are not just another scam website or something like that. If we want to be authorized, it will cost us money. Telling the truth, I don't have actual update on this information. I don't have it yet. I will check it very soon because I want to develop our platform very fast, very dynamic. So soon I will have this information. And the first step, firstly, we have to gain more users. Then we will start earlier or later we will start paid basis. It will be paid. We will charge the fee for using doers business. Then we will contact organizations responsible for authorizing to save documents and to store documents at our website. Then we will add this mechanic to our platform, and then think about following. At the end of the day, we will have three different levels of security. The first level, we will charge the fee. What do you think? Will unprofessional people, unprofessional companies, people who don't earn on international trade, who don't earn on business at all, will they pay the fee? No, my friends, they will not pay the fee. They will never pay the fee. They will still use LinkedIn, which is for free. They will still use Facebook, which is for free. They will use other platforms, which is possible to use on a free basis, but they will not use the platform which is on a paid basis, which is existing on a paid basis. The second step, many unprofessional people, they don't have even registered companies. They don't have it. And many who have it, they don't want to show it because it's possible to check that the company is not professional, that the company, it's very easy to check that the company is not earning money, that the company exists only on a papers, only on a certificates, but not in a real business. It's very easy to check it, you know it. Everyone who has experience, every one of you, you know that, how to do that. So these people, they don't want to share this information. And the third level is actually doers business by itself. It's possible to see how many contracts the company have signed with other companies. This is how we understand. This is how we will understand in the future if we are talking to a professional company or not. This is how it will work. Did I answer your question or not? Thank you. Thank you very much. Please, more questions. Just switch on your microphone and give me, please, more questions. I'm sorry, guys, since I got something in my eye, it's hard to read the chat. I would love to talk by sound if you don't mind. Please switch on the microphones and give me questions. Do we have any other questions? Hello? Yeah, I hear someone. Maybe we have some comments. Mr. Anirban, would you love to comment? No, switch on. You are muted now. I cannot hear you.
Now?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Speak, please.
Okay. The thing is that the professionalism and the reliability, there is a more, there is the primary question. Now, everyone, we are situated in the different countries.
Yes, exactly.
And the checking the reliability and the professionalism, you have to either go to the target country or other country to check the reliability, the person who is talking the real truth or not.
Exactly.
That is the but at the same time, sometimes in case of the startup or in case of the small company, it is very expensive. Suppose in my case, in Uganda, we were doing business. But at the same time, after exporting some electronic products, there is some check I mean, the check which was bounced 2 times. Now, after that, Mr. Arindam Chakraborty went to Uganda and make the contract the person. Now, after that, according to Ugandan rule, in a public procurement service, you have to pay some monies. And the thing is that due to the lack of trust for being received by the two fake checks, okay, fake checks. So there is a very question of lack of trust, and so we didn't pay the public procurement service fees because we couldn't. I mean, in the case of tender bidding, we couldn't be sure that whether will be easily passed our bidding tender or the tender bidding will be successful. Okay. And the person's reliability, whether if it is the tender is not passed, then the person will return back my money. Okay. This is the question. My question is that in case of these types of in these types of course cases, suppose you have to pay money, but you are not sure whether the money will be returned or retained, you know. Okay, do I make sense?
Which money do you mean?
I mean, for the tender bidding money or the certain public procurement service money you have to pay for bidding tender. I mean, people, those procurement services generally ask to deposit some monies. Okay.
Yeah, I see.
Deposit some monies, but in the case of in past, due to the receiving some fake checks, we were not sure that whether if the tender wasn't successfully bidded, then we could be returned by the money.
I understand.
Okay, this is the one territory, and this is a distance matter. Okay, you know, after that, if you are not if they don't return the money, in that case you have to go to that place or buy. It's a very expensive cost.
Oh yeah, exactly. I understand.
So that's why the reliability sense, the question of reliability, I'm asking for that matter. The question of reliability. If
trust is a gold. A reputation is a pure gold in a business. If you don't,
obviously.
if you don't have reputation, it's very challenging to make a business. But then, well, let me please comment your comment. First of all, if any one of you is doing business with tenders or something like that, tenders, this is not a simple issue. Tenders are challenging everywhere, at every corner of the world, even in countries with very developed and very transparent democracies, like Scandinavian countries, like United States of America, like Canada. Tenders are all the time the issue. It's a very complicated thing. It's a reason for the corruption, huge reason for the corruption, especially for, I don't have anything like, how would I say, I don't want to offend any country in the world, because in every country we have that troubles with the tenders. It's if anyone will try now to convince me that his country don't have these issues, it will be not truth. We all know that. This is number one thing. The second thing that we have to accept that even doers business can provide us with information about professionalism of the company or level of reliability of the company or anything like that of any company, just to some extent. We have to understand that it's not possible to check everything about the company online at any platform. That's not possible. And the good thing is that we don't really need it. We need just to know if the company is acting company, is working company, if the company is closing deals, if the company is doing contracts. That is what we are interested in, actually. And
you can,
that,
you can
go
ask
ahead.
for the you can ask for the company's turnover or other thing. You can easily check it.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is that for me is the issue, my issue. When you are looking for the company whom to work with, you found some company, and then should you spend the time for that company? Should you waste this time or not? Because you never know before you contact them, you never know whom do you talk to. And the doers business is a great tool to check if you have to spend time on this company or you should never spend time on this company. If you're checking the company online and you're looking, okay, they concluded a couple of contracts. So the level of chaos is going down because okay, at least a couple of contracts. So at least they understand what do they do. And then you of course have to check the company whom they contracted with, because probably this is a company of his grandmother and probably she is giving good comments to him just because of she is a grandmother of him. It's a joke, of course. Of course,
No.
of course it's a
You are-
joke, but
No. You are talking about the bias and prejudices.
yeah.
Biasness and prejudices. Yeah. Actually, in English, there is a proverb called "Don't read a book with its cover."
Exactly. But anyway, if you're doing research on any company with the help of doers business, you still have to be very smart and a very intelligent man. You still have to use your mind. You still have to think twice. This is very important. And for me, and my challenge when I was working on the concept of doers business, I was thinking how to decrease level of the chaos that people have when they communicate with other companies, and how to help people not to work 12 hours a day, because people actually have families, people actually have children, they have wives, they have husbands, they have children, they have friends, and there are many things that is much more pleasant than work, in my understanding, at least. Okay, if we have any other questions, go ahead. Ask me, please. I will answer. I will try to answer. I don't know all the answers, but I know some answers due to doers business because actually the doers business is 100% my idea that I shared with my friend who is a talented programmer. Unfortunately, he is not with us today because he is working to improve doers business all the time. And we have, it's just everything what you can see now, it's only a startup. This is just to start with something up. And the platform has huge plans for the future. I promise you. Everyone who is already registered at the doers business, your business will be so much more simple, so much more easier in the nearest future. If we have some extra questions, please switch on the microphone, ask questions, and I will try to answer them. If we don't have any questions, then please pay attention to this button. Do you see this button in the upper right corner, plus human? Do you see that? This button is existing for inviting new members to the platform because we desperately need new users. It's okay to be 130 members registered. It's okay. For me, it's a high pleasure to communicate with you. You are very pleasant people, very nice people, professional. It's a highest pleasure. It's a highest
Mr. Oleg,
pleasure. Yes, yes.
sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The thing you are talking about the sunflower seeds, okay?
Yeah.
You are talking about the sunflower seeds. I think sunflower seeds are available in case of September, month of September, I think, as per your version, right?
Usually in Ukraine,
Usually.
yes, usually, but you have to remember that in Ukraine we have a special situation now. We have war.
Remembering the special situation. How are you?
Thanks to God, as well as you can hear me, I am alive. Thanks to God.
Very good.
Thank you very much for your question. Ukraine.
I pray for you. And another thing, how is our beloved mayor of Kiev, Mr. Vitaly Klitschko, and his brother Vladimir Klitschko and Max Klitschko?
Seems to be okay. Thank you for questioning. They seems to be okay. Yeah.
Actually, sunflower seeds are available, generally available in September, because sunflower seeds is a very, in present day, I think as per my knowledge about the those Middle East countries, sunflower seeds and sunflower oils are, very now demanding.
Yes, very much in Middle East, because Middle Eastern people, their cuisine is very fat, I would say. They steak a lot of food, and the sunflower oil is perfect for their cuisine. So yes, I like people from every corner of the world. I think that's my passion. I like to have friends everywhere. It's so enriching. Oh God. Do we have any questions? Comments, questions? So I didn't finish my speech about inviting other people. This button in the upper right corner. This button is designed to invite other people. If you click on that, now I have to close the chat. You will receive such a window to type email of the potential doers business user. You just type an email and then you click on invite, and then the person will receive invite to register at our platform. Also, you guys can just communicate with people and invite them to our platform. Also, you can follow me at social media and we can do it together, because that's really currently it's a crucial thing for all of us to promote the platform. What do you think about that? Can you help me to use your social media to invite new members?
Yes, of course, sir. That's not a problem.
Thank you.
Of course, obviously.
Thank you very much. It's a very supportive for me. Well, if some of you, I'm reading chat now. If some of you have, oh, I'm sorry. if some of you have bad connection with the internet and you can't. I'm sorry, I'm muting some of you because we can hear all the children, all the kitchen stuff. It's a pleasant. I like that. I like that this is cozy, but I don't like that we that we can't hold a meeting. It's a bit complicating. But actually, children are absolutely okay. I love children. I love kitchen stuff. They just
Mr. Oleg,
yes. Go ahead. Go
sorry,
ahead.
sorry to interrupt you. May I ask you when we will make a new meeting, another meeting?
I am trying to have a meeting once a week, every Thursday. But actually, if you have some extra need for extra Zoom call or extra WhatsApp call, I am available almost all the time. If you don't understand anything about the platform, if you have any questions, specific questions, you can just send a message at the WhatsApp. Oleg, I don't understand this thing doesn't work. I have this trouble, please help me. I don't remember a single situation when I refused and I didn't help a person. I'm trying to be supportive, I'm trying to help everyone. My goal is to make every one of you at least a US dollars millionaire, at least every single one of you. That's my goal. That is my goal, because when you guys will be successful, I will be successful as well. And this is how it works. I believe in a community. I believe in a power of unity, of active people, smart people, business people, entrepreneurial people, people with the creative minds. And this is the thing that we have to do. Kaushik, I see your hand. You can ask question. Go ahead.
Okay, that's
Yes,
great.
Oleg.
Now,
One by one, please. Who is?
Yes, no problem, no problem. Let him continue, please.
Yeah. Okay. Go
no
ahead.
problem. Please, Mr. Kaushik, please, you can ask your question. Okay, I have done my question. Please, Kaushik.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you,
very
thank you.
much. Go. Kaushik.
Thank you very much. Oleg, I have received some inquiries from your platform, that is from WhatsApp chat, the chat group that you have created.
Great.
Yes,
And
yes, I have posted my products peanut butter in your group, and I have received three inquiries from them,
wow.
and one of them is at the stage of sending the proforma invoice.
Okay.
Yes,
Uh,
I have reached to the stage that I mean, he is demanding for PI tomorrow or maybe day after, maybe tomorrow.
okay.
They have, yes, they have passed the quotations, they have passed the prices, and
Who
they are
who
good
is
with the.
the person who contacted?
That is what I was going to tell you. I'll just send you his number or maybe the contact on WhatsApp.
Mhm. Why don't you want to use at the very beginning? You can use doers business. You can just check
Yes, so
if the person is registered at doers business. Start with that. Just search for the company at our
yes,
platform. If they are not registered, just because for not everyone is registered. No, it's not like everyone from the WhatsApp chat is registered at doers business. At the very beginning, I created the WhatsApp chat to promote the platform so I can gather people at one place and to tell them, now we are launching, we are starting. This is a doers business. Go ahead, go and use it. And then a couple, not too many, but maybe around 10 or 15 people who still in a chat, they are not yet registered at the platform. So the very good thing is to start talking to people, is to start checking them at the doers business. If they are not registered, ask them, why are you not yet registered at the doers business platform? What the hell are you doing in a chat? I'm joking. You shouldn't say hell.
That's okay. That's okay. I was just going to ask you the question regarding the same. See, first of all, I will tell him to register on. First of all, I'll check if he's on the platform or not. If he isn't there, then I'll just insist him to register on the platform. And secondly, how do I enter the information about the contracts that you have shown me a couple of moments back, the screen about the contracts and the
Ah,
projects that are going on.
look, I am clicking on the company. Yeah. Wait a second.
Yes.
Wait a second. I am clicking at the company. Yeah. Here we have contracts. You see?
Okay.
You see that? Yeah. Yeah. We have
Yes, but
here
then I
this small arrow. Click on the arrow.
will. Okay.
And then contracts page, clients, and the providers. Providers are someone who provided services or products to the company.
Understood.
Clients,
Understood.
yes. So you click
My
here.
question is, will I be able to input the data of that specific client into your platform from my handle, or I'll have to give you the information on WhatsApp? That's what my question is.
Okay, a good question actually. Well, you decide with the person you're communicating with. You decided, you and him or her. Please clarify question again, if I understand it correct, because I would love to.
I guess you didn't understand my question.
Probably, yeah.
Let me recompile it. See, I have this inquiry, and this inquiry is going to be at the stage of pro forma invoice, that is PI. All the things have been set. Yes, all the things have been
good. Yeah. I see. Go ahead.
Yes. So the packaging is decided, the prices are decided, the shipping has been given. Everything is okay. The payment terms are decided. Now I want to enter that data, that particular party's data, that particular buyer's data that is on my page, that will show that my company is in contract with that company on your platform.
Very good. A super
Got
question.
my point?
Look.
Yes.
We are coming back to the company. For example, this company, yeah? We are coming to the company, and here, wait a second. Here we have this button, offer, right? Do you see that?
Okay.
Click on the offer.
Yes.
Click on the offer, and then you see here you can add plus.
Okay, got it.
And then you can do that. When you are done,
got it.
When you are done with all of these things, you just click send. Then the company is receiving your offer, and the person will receive an email that the company of Kaushik is sending your offer, and they have to confirm an offer. And then they confirm the offer, and once they confirm the offer, a magic is happening. Actually, I will tell you about the magic. When they confirm, then everyone of our community can see that the company have contract with you. And what happens? Neither you nor that person want to waste a contract. Both of you want to perform very successful business, right?
Right.
This is why because sometimes far not all contracts that is signed, far not all of them are successful. Sometimes happens shit. It happens sometimes. And when we have doers business, it will happen. It will actually not happen any kind of shit, because everyone want to be very, how would I say, efficient. because everyone can see that you have a contract with another company. So everyone is suddenly becoming very serious about contracts. So it influences a success rate of the contracts. It's very important. Do you understand me?
Yes, yes, okay, I got it. So that is why I was asking you. I mean, this was to, reconfirm that we are doing business, and I have found this business from your platform, and I want to give the credit to your platform.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, my dear friend. I'm so happy. Mhm.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Do we have any other questions? Do we have any other questions? Do we have any other? We have lots of actually messages, but we will check all the messages later. Do you have some comments on our meeting? I'm sorry, I can't show my face because I've got something in my eye, and that's a bit challenging for me. Do you have some comments? So usually, friends, we have this kind of meetups once a week. This week, the meetup is dedicated for newly registered people because I have to explain you what the platform is, how the platform is working, and we do really need to promote the platform all around the world. To gain new users, because the next milestone for all of us is 1,500 users. It's a huge challenge for everyone. It's a huge challenge for me personally and for our platform. But keep it in your mind how much it will change your business when our platform will have 1,500 users. It will be already lots of users to choose between, to choose amount to search for a contracting site. It will influence business life of every single one of us. I think it will contribute a lot to every single one of us. Oh, my goodness. Finally, I can get back. I'm really sorry that I had to switch off camera, but finally everything is okay. If we have any other questions, probably usually our meetups, they are having a little bit another format. Usually, whom can I see? For example, Mr. Anirban is working with Mr. Arendam, and Mr. Arendam is a very active participant of our business meetups, and they know pretty well the format that we were working with. The usual format was like two business news. Everyone was preparing two business news for the meeting. One business news is a business news from your country. For example, my country is Ukraine. For example, the biggest business news in Ukraine is that we have gained some agreements with Poland. For example, they don't take they, as far as we have war in Ukraine, Poland and some European countries are not taking custom tax from us. So we are exporting to Europe, to almost all countries of Europe without taxes. So this is a huge business news from Ukraine. What I have to do about that, I have to read a couple of articles. I have to prepare a good report for business people. Yeah, like a good quality report. And another business news is usually business news of your company. For example, the business news for me is that Tours business is working. We are online. We added some feature. This is a business news. So it was a format that we used before for meetings. I never wanted to build just the company. I wanted to build a company and the community, business community of people who know each other, who live in different countries, who do different business, but they know each other. Because when we have all of these meetings, when we see, for example, Mr. Anirban Chakraborty is with us, we know him. So when we meet him every time at our meetings, we can trust him. We can do offer to him, or for example, if in India, in area where Mr. Arendan is living, I received an offer from that area. I can call Mr. Arendam and I can say, look, my friend, help me, please. What do you think about that company? It's very good. If someone is having some questions about some Ukrainian company, you can contact me, for example. If I know something about that company, I will say, yes, I know them. They are reliable, very good people, and so on. They are professional. Super. If I don't know anything about them, I will say, sorry, I don't know. I don't know. Because some of you are giving questions to me in private messages in WhatsApp. If I can answer, I answer all the time. If someone is asking, yesterday I received, no, not yesterday. No, yes, yesterday I received a question about Eastern Europe, about canned food factories. I don't know any. I say, sorry, I don't have any. If I will, I don't want to give a promise that I cannot fulfill. It's not good. It's not good. It multiplies chaos around us. People are saying things and they don't fulfill things. It's not good. It hurts business. It hurts reputation. It hurts trust. Trust is important. We agreed it before. That's very important. This is why we are doing this platform, because trust is important. So everyone who still remain at our meeting, that's very important today, to find your company, to find your at the platform, to look at the platform and to look how many zeros we have. And we have to do something with all of that zeros. And by the way, if your company had contracts in the past with some other companies, you still have an option to call your past business partners, to invite them to the platform. They will register, and you still have opportunity to reflect the contract that you had in the past at our platform. That you have this opportunity. So if you don't have to think, oh my God, I am newly registered at the platform and I had 20 contracts in the past. How can I reflect them? You can do that. There is an opportunity for that. What else can we show to you? I understand we all remember the time when Facebook just appeared. Facebook was something unclear. It was complicated to use. Nobody knew what that. We had to learn something about that. Doers Business is a new platform. You have to spend some time just to play with this platform. You have to study, to learn, to research that. So here we have, logout is a clear thing. Here we have offers. If you click on that, you will come to your page with offers that you receive. outgoing, incoming offers, right? So this is the offers that are not confirmed. They all are here. They all are here. So you check the offers, you confirm the offer. Once offer is confirmed, oh my God, I have so many messages. Once offer is confirmed, offer is coming to the contracts. We saw already this page of other company. Contracts with your clients are here. Contracts with the companies who provide services to you are here. This is not real contracts. This is a demonstration. It's to show you. Yeah. So logout is clear. It's to log out actually. Profile is to check the profile of your company. By the way, my dear friends, I'm really praying you. I am asking you a lot. Add a proper description of your company. Add a proper description that explains what actually your company is doing. What kind of experience do you have? Because if person is writing, we are trading agro commodities, the question is, what kind of agro commodities? We have thousands of different agro commodities. What should I understand from a sentence? We are trading agro commodities. With whom are you trading? How much do you have of in a stock, for example? What kind of experience? How do you do that? Which part of the trade are you responsible for? Are you logist? I don't know. Are you legal company? Are you negotiator? It's okay to be negotiator. It's okay to be agent, but I have to understand what are you doing, because the phrase we are trading agro commodities is not giving any kind of crucial information for me. I just don't understand what the hell is happening. Write something like this. Write something like this. The process is following. Yes, the process of communication, LOI, BCL, FLC, SCPO, step by step. What will happen? We have to kill the chaos. People who is watching profile of your company, they don't have to have chaos in their head. Yeah, everything should be clear. If we have to reflect every single detail of our business at the description of our company, this is a great opportunity to sell. It's a sales point for all of us. You can edit it all the time. You can add extra information. You can add extra information all the time. And the feedback. If you have a feedback, for example, I hate doers business. No, you don't write it, of course. But if you don't like anything, if you want to see something added, because we are not just a company, we never build a company. We don't build a company. I don't want to build just the company. I am all the time saying we are building community. And the community is when not only me deciding, this is what doers business is. No, the community is not like that. Everyone have the right of voice. Everyone have the right to express his mind, and everyone have the right to give an offer, to say, my dear friends, I'm offering you to add this feature. We need this function. We would love to receive this thing at the platform. Something like that. Okay? I think everyone can. So the feedback button is for that, is to give a feedback, to share your idea on a platform and so on. Even a questions, you can ask questions when you want and as much as you want. Currently, we are here for at least 2 hours. I think we will finish for today. Okay, my friends.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah, we are going to finish for today. I am extremely grateful and thankful to everyone who joined, to everyone who spent the time, to everyone who took his effort or her effort. Thank you very much for joining us. I think I will arrange another meeting like this for people who didn't join us today. I will give the same training, and exactly in 1 week, the next Thursday, we will have another meetup, but more like a business meetup. It will be no training for me. I will not talk for 2 hours. We will represent our companies. It will be like business pitching, peer-to-peer. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening. May God bless
Thank you.
all
Have a
of
nice
you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
you have to know one thing. One Ukrainian is loving all of you, absolutely all of you. Goodbye.
Oh, we love you, Oleg. We love you.
Goodbye.
Bye.